Hello everyone, we got Matt Geist here again from Ghost Racing. We're looking to bust a couple of other myths like we did in our previous video. In this video we are looking to do oil types, so we'll use our AMSOIL 4T, which we recommend, and 2 additional oils which we'll keep secret, and we'll throw them all in the dyno and see what we get. We're going to take a look at our oils we have here. As you can see, we have this one I call Smurf Blood, the AMSOIL 4T, and Mystery Oil number 3. So we got 16 ounces of each, and we're going to start with the 4T and go from there. So in goes our first oil, the AMSOIL 4T. I'm then going to run the engine, get up the temperature, and then do 3 pulls, and we'll have enough data to look at the graph to compare with our other oils. Alright, so there's our baseline. We got our 3 pulls in, and from there we'll change our oil out and keep going. One thing I'd like to stress for everyone that's watching, I definitely don't recommend you guys switch oils without thoroughly cleaning the block and head out with flush with mineral spirits or something like that. So basically I'm saying don't do what I'm doing by switching oils without cleaning it out. But with that, next up we have Smurf Blood. And I'm calling this Smurf Blood because it looks like 4, maybe 5 Smurfs died to make 16 ounces of this. It is very blue. Alright, let's fire it up and see what happens. Alright, so Smurf Blood is done. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this, but we did see a difference. So we'll be able to graph them all when we're done, but should be interesting. Alright, we got Smurf Blood drained. We will put in the last mystery oil. Alright, and there we go. We will graph them all together and see what they look like. Alright, we were able to finish up our oil tests, and I was able to overlay the 3 oils on each other so we can take a closer look and to see where, if there is any difference on them. So let's zoom in here. Alright, if we look at our peak torque at 3,400 RPMs, we notice a difference. The blue being the Smurf Blood line, the red being the AMSOIL line, and then the black being the Secret Oil line. We can see a difference of 12.39, 12.47, and 12.54. If we zoom out a little bit, we kind of notice a trend throughout the range of RPM that mimics it. The AMSOIL and the black line trade places a little bit, with the black line keeping that 0.1 foot-pound of torque advantage over most of the range, with the blue as well trailing, sometimes close with the AMSOIL. If we look at it from a horsepower standpoint, we can see again similar story. The blue seems to be the trailing line, and we have the black being our dominant line, and the AMSOIL in the middle. Looking at peak horsepower, they all look pretty similar at that 11 mark, 10.9,
The blue line seems to drop off a little bit towards the higher RPM, but I would say they're all pretty close to similar at peak power, close to 5400 RPM. And there you have it. They all look very similar. You maybe have a 1% decrease on the blue line across the curve. The AMSOIL and the black line seem to be pretty close, but I would put the black as the number 1 position. Yeah. Thanks for watching our video.